Now,
We live?
yep. All right. So basically, the discussion of today is: Do we think Sean O'Malley really won?
Oh, lost in.
Ian just hopped out. He'll pop back in.
Man, that's a hard question. It really is. It's really hard because if you look at it, you got like pretty much takedowns versus damage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to like say who actually won. But if we're looking at like the takedowns and like the full like the sport of MMA, like Petr Yan won that fight. But if you look like versus like one guy after the other, like after the fight, how they looked like O'Malley won. He
Uh-huh.
landed more strikes for sure, but
So who
I don't
did
know.
you have winning?
I thought Jan was winning. I know he didn't like
And
really
what
do anything with his takedowns, but
think you won the fight?
he had more takedowns. He was kind of like pushing the pace a little bit more. He was moving forward more than O'Malley was. He was controlling the octagon a little bit better.
Cam Pros in the comments said he had Peter winning 2-1. Okay, and you were saying he had more takedowns, and what else did you say?
Like more cage control. Like he had like more, pretty much more dominion in the cage. He was pushing forward every time.
Mm-hmm. See me,
But a piece of me,
I actually think that Ali won 2-1. I think he got
two
him
to
in the
one.
first round and then the last round for sure. Second round he got dominated.
Yeah.
Because I think as far as when people give Peter Yan the more control time is because they were only counting when they were on the ground. If you look at them when they were on the feet, Sean O'Malley looked a step ahead of him in the striking. That really
Yeah.
in the first round, Sean O'Malley landed a couple big twos. He landed more significant strikes than Yan did. Yan had a takedown. He held him down for about a minute into that round. Sean O'Malley got back up, and then he continued to land more strikes on the feet. So I had him winning the first round for sure, and I'm sure everybody had him winning the third round.
Yeah. Sean O'Malley would definitely win the third round.
To me, Yan won two. If he won 2 rounds and O'Malley lost one, then that means you have to be giving him rounds 1 and 2.
Give O'Malley rounds one and two.
No, I'm saying whoever had Peter Yan, then you have to be giving him rounds 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
Right? Are those the rounds that you give him?
I would give him, yeah, definitely two for sure. Two
Yeah,
hundred
2 he
percent.
dominated.
One is like it's just kind of like confusing on one though, because it's just like he had
Uh huh.
a couple takedowns, but then you had O'Malley picking him apart on the feet. So that was
Question:
like,
Did you have winning round 3?
oh, O'Malley for sure.
Uh huh. So for you, it could have went either way, but you gave the first round to Peter Yan.
Yeah, because the takedowns, but
Uh huh.
he didn't
In the
hold him
first
down. He
round,
didn't hold him down long enough.
yeah, in the first round he got one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because usually
so
takedowns takedowns are more points, but at the same time, O'Malley did, put a lot of pain on him in the first round too with the strikes. So it's like,
And also, as far as like me, when I was watching it, I was kind of being funny. I was like, I got O'Malley by split decision, and it really happened. But really, I thought they were going to give it to Petr Yan just for the simple fact that he did out wrestle O'Malley, and they were in Abu Dhabi. So Abu Dhabi produces nothing but great wrestlers. So you would think the judging would be swayed towards wrestling, but they gave it to him.
But yeah, I can see how like O'Malley won. Like if somebody said like he won, like I agree. Like he won just because of the strikes and the damage that he was doing. He was picking them apart on the stand-up. But also you had to take into account that a majority, like if that was anywhere else, like any other like arena or any other judges, like they probably would have gave it to Petr Yan because of the wrestling.
Yeah, because of their wrestling. Yeah, and I just look at like they did give it to him because I actually think that was one of the fewer fights that they actually respected the striking portion of the fight. They actually compared striking evenly with the wrestling, because if you are looking at it from, you have a striker and then you have a pressure wrestler, and you're trying to judge that fight evenly, so you like figure out what's equal to that takedown, because they weigh takedowns huge in MMA. So what on the feet weighs just as much as a... Is it?
Can y'all hear me?
Would it be like their significant shot or combo or something like that?
I would think it'd be like more of like the significant shots would be like kind of even with the wrestling for sure.
Ian, what's up, my guy?
What's up?
So we kind of talked about what we thought about it. So who did you have winning this fight, Petr Yan versus?
I had Peter, to be honest, winning 3 rounds to 0.
You had 3 rounds to 0. That's
Honestly,
crazy.
yes.
That's crazy. Like, explain like how, like tell me how you think you won.
Because I feel like you have to put significant strikes under. You have to put takedowns over significant strikes.
And is this how you judge, or do you think that's really how it's supposed to be,
like,
or
what?
Is this how you would judge? So you know, we train together, so I know you are a really good striker. So is that how you, like, what you're saying, that based on the fact that that's how they usually judge fights?
I would say probably that's how they usually judge fights. Like, I feel like the takedowns or the control time better than like the damage that Sean O'Malley did on the feet, because like he had him down for 6 minutes. That's like over a round as far as control.
But are you, so when you think of control time, are you counting O'Malley's control time on the feet, or only when they're on the ground?
That's a good question.
I think
it's difficult because it was close on the feet. I'd give Sean O'Malley the advantage on the feet, but like I don't know, Sean O'Malley couldn't really do anything about the takedown sometimes. That's the only thing I'm judging about it.
So I think Petr Yan had his control time on the ground was 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and that still leaves what, 14 minutes and 30 seconds left. And then when you look at
talking about how much go ahead.
And then when you look at the significant strikes, Sean O'Malley had more significant strikes than Petr Yan, so it's kind of safe to say that he was kind of dominating when they were on the feet. Not dominating, but he was winning the stand-up battle. Would you agree
Yep.
with that?
I'd say he's winning the stand-up battle, but it's like I'm saying if you have damage on the feet, I would say you win.
Your camera went out again.
Mine did. Hold up. I might have to go off and come back on. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to hook it up to the internet one more time.
Okay, cool. Yeah, BJ, I think that's kind of interesting because I think that's what really happened in this fight. I think people look at this fight from an overall aspect instead of looking at it like a judge taking it round by round.
Yeah.
Because as far as
I feel
momentum,
it too.
Because as far as momentum and stuff like that, Petr Yan did have like a lot of momentum. Every takedown, people were like, "Oh, O'Malley got taken down. He doesn't. We've never seen him there." So you automatically assume that when he gets taken down, that's his biggest disadvantage in the fight. That he's automatically losing there and getting dominated there. But if you go back and look at it, he kept getting up. He kept finding a way back to his feet. Petr Yan never actually held him down for an entire round or even for over 2 minutes, over a minute and a half. He always got back up and maybe he went back down, but he always found a way back to his feet.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing too. Like you got to look at it that way too. Like him getting back up on his feet, that's a lot of work too. I think getting back up is just as much as hard work as taking somebody down. Honestly.
Facts. That's like the counter to the takedown. The takedown drains the opponent's energy. Every time they fight back up, it's draining your energy because you're trying to hold them down.
I had like some of their stats pulled up for the fight too. So they were saying like significant strikes. Oh, go ahead.
No, you good. You good.
What did Brendan Jackson say?
Oh, Brendan Jackson said Yan versus Sean was definitely close and not a robbery in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it was a robbery. I think it could have went either way. I would just vote Peter a little bit more just because of the takedowns, but also like we were just saying, we got to take into account of like Sean getting back up too. So that's like a big thing.
I agree with that.
Right. But yeah, I had like some of the significant strikes pulled up here. They said to the head, Sean O'Malley landed 75% of his punches. Petr Yan landed 41. The body shots, Petr Yan landed 22%. Sean O'Malley landed 7. And then on like the legs, Petr Yan landed 36%, and Sean O'Malley landed 17%.
Yeah, he definitely tore up the leg as far as significant strikes. Because O'Malley was throwing like this little flick kick to the knee that really didn't do a lot of damage. So it's just like it don't really count towards significant strikes. But it's like the only place that O'Malley had the most significant strikes was in the head for sure. But it's just how many significant strikes, and then divide those throughout the rounds and kind of look at when these shots happen. Like if you look at that third round, he like blew Petr Yan out of the water as far as significant strikes. So in that third round, he had 40 significant strikes to Petr Yan's 15. And And if
So
you
he
look
was
in the
landing.
first round, you said what?
I said, so he was landing.
Most definitely the landing. And then in the first round, he only edged him out by 4 significant strikes. But he out threw him as far as volume. Yan threw 31, he threw 55. But in that second round, he just got dominated for sure.
Also, like, people don't really take this into account too, because like they were, you know how like a lot of judges they'll really only look at the last round too. Like no matter how bad like Peter like took him down in the second round, that third round it's like a new day.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't really count that, how he bounced back after getting manhandled in that second round like that. That is true. This is actually one of the hardest decide who won. They kind of make a judge's job hard. They make you kind of realize how hard it is to be a judge.
But like looking at the stats, I mean, Sean threw a lot more. He landed a lot more. So it's like you can see like why the judges voted for Sean O'Malley. If you're looking at number wise. Now, if you're looking at it as a fan, then you'll be more of Peter because you're like, oh, he took him down. He controlled the cage a lot more. But like stat wise, like you can't deny that Sean didn't win.
That's true. Dang, I wonder what happened to Ian computer. My boy X supposed to be joining too. But yeah, so if you were just to, huh?
I was just gonna say I'm curious to see what he say.
I kind of talked to him the other day. I think he went for none too, but I want to hear what he can say to my rebuttals. So just round by round, who would you have winning?
It's so hard, man. Round 3, O'Malley for sure. It's just that round 1 is what gets me, bro, because it's just like that one takedown, but then you had him like, you know, sticking and moving and piecing up Yan a little bit. I would have probably scored it, like, for me, I probably would have scored it a tie. Honestly, I would have called it a draw.
A draw? I could have seen it a draw too.
Yeah, but I know like they couldn't do that night because that was like a title eliminator pretty much.
Yeah, that was like #1 contender fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that's how I had it. So I either been a draw or O'Malley winning. Brendan Jackson said Sean dodged a lot of Yan's ground and pound, while Yan had control from what I was watching. Sean did particularly well the last 30 seconds of round 1. And that was right after he got up after he was taken down. He got up and continued to have the control over that first round. So that's what he was in control like the first 2 minutes and maybe 2.5 minutes, and then he got taken down. Didn't really get a lot of damage done to him on the ground. Got back up and took the center of the octagon and continued to land. He even landed another big 2 in that series. That's why I had him in the first, because Yan took him down once, didn't control it for the rest of the round. He actually got back up and Yan didn't really control the standing portion of the fight in the first round at all. The only time he was in control is when he took him down that one time. That's why I gave Sean the first round.
Yeah. It's a crazy sport, bro.
It is a crazy sport.
It's a
And I'm
crazy
actually,
sport.
I'm kind of go further a little bit until more people start to get on. So what do you think will be a smart decision for Sean O'Malley next in his next timeout? Who do you think he should fight? Do you think it should be for a belt? Do you think it should be for contention? What do you think about it?
Man,
Me personally, I
I
always
mean,
like to see a rematch.
yeah,
Him and Cheeto.
yeah. I want to see him fight Cheeto Vera, bro. I think that's
Yeah.
the person to fight.
And for sure, whoever wins that fight is fighting for the belt next.
Mhm. I wouldn't take the title fight just because I think Aljamain would probably beat him.
Yeah,
That's just my
Aljamain is
personal
different
opinion.
level. Yeah.
I would fight Cheeto, get that revenge fight back, and then like go for the title after that. You
Because
know.
that's gonna be the hardest fight of his career. People sleep on Aljamain Sterling, man. He really about to go to that division. He
Hmm.
done beat everybody.
He can even catch. Well, no, I wouldn't wait on TJ because TJ for to be out for another 2 years. So yeah, the next fight would probably be Cheeto Vera.
Hold on one second. So I'm gonna read the live chat real quick before I gotta get X on. Um, where was I? Okay, Brendan Jackson said round one, Sean. Two, you could give it to Yan. For sure, two went to Yan. And he said round three, I believe Sean is taking this, especially the moment after he gets out of Yan's grip. I think that was right before that flying knee. And then Cam Pros says he should fight Cheeto, and whoever wins that gets the title shot. And I agree with that. Whoever wins that for sure gets the title shot.
Yeah, because your boy Cheeto been dominating, bro.
Cheeto,
They've been on a
man.
tear.
Cheeto sleeper. That's gonna be a hard fight for him.
Bro, if it wasn't, honestly, if it wasn't for that knee that Petr Yan hit on Aljamain, Cheeto would have been
Huh?
like the next person to fight. Cheeto should have been the next person instead of Dillashaw.
Okay, say that one more time.
I was just saying, like, if that knee would have never happened to Sterling, like, Cheeto should have been the next one in line instead of Dillashaw.
Yeah, Sterling would got their rematch. Kim Pro
Because we
said
know Yan would have,
Cheeto is on a roll.
yeah, Yan would have beat Dillashaw.
Against Dillashaw.
That's probably the next fight that should
I mean,
happen.
I can. It just you mean the Hurt Dillashaw? Is that what we talking about? Hurt Dillashaw?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing was, we know Aljamain Sterling with the TJ Dillashaw knew Aljamain Sterling would come in and shoot for a takedown immediately. I think Yan would have tried to stand with TJ Dillashaw and would have gave him more of a chance to win, but I still think eventually the same thing would have happened.
Yeah.
I just sent that link to X. He should have it. Cause he gonna come in and talk his trash. I already know. No, for real. I want to break down on the rounds going because honestly, bro, I looked at that fight like 3 times already. I looked through the stats, and I got O'Malley winning it for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's just, I mean, for me, it's just up in the air, bro. I don't know. That one was a tough one. I could see why the judges would go either way. They just could not make it a tie, though. There was no way they was gonna do that.
I ESN having technical difficulties right now. It should be on his way.
I guess his internet must be messed up.
I text Coach too. He haven't said anything back, so he might not be on this one. So, Campers, our streams will be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday before the fights on Saturday. So this Friday coming up, we'll be doing a stream where we break down and do predictions over the main card of the Adesanya and Pereira fight. So that'll be this Friday. I think we're gonna do it a little bit earlier, like 7:30. My boy.
What up?
He in here. He in here.
Bro,
All right, so we did not. You can introduce yourself first before I get into it.
What, like name, everything? What?
Yeah, just your name, and they can just let them know where to follow you, basically.
Oh, okay. So I'm Xavier Franklin. My name is Mr. Benjamin. I fight out of George Kowalski's Muay Thai boxing out in Irvin. Professional fighter. I'm 2-1. My last fight, first round knockout in 2 minutes or something. You can follow me at _Mr_Benjamin with 2 J's. Instagram, Twitter is the same. Facebook is just Xavier Frank. But what up?
What up? And that finish he talking about was a nasty left hook. A nasty left hook.
Slip and bang the left hook.
It was beautiful. All right, so we already kind of gave our thoughts on the fight. So what was your opinions? Who do you think won between Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan?
I think Peter won.
Petr Yan. So I'm the only one who said Sean O'Malley.
Yes.
Okay, so why do you think Petr Yan won? What gave him the win?
Hold on. Before I even answer this, because I got a bunch of notes on it. It wasn't Sean O'Malley who fought. Peter Yan won that fight.
Yep.
He ain't lying.
Time out.
The same.
I'm not even gonna lie. In the moment, no, I would have had Petr Yan winning that fight.
Stop, bro. Come on.
I said Petr Yan winning. He would have won.
Bro, come on, man. He's the machine. Sean O'Malley is the machine of the UFC, brother. He's the machine of the UFC. They were in Saudi Arabia, bro. A grapple-heavy judging. They love wrestling over there, bro. And you mean to tell me, bro, he got 4 takedowns in the second round and he lost. 5
Yeah.
control time. How you, bro? Don't let him use control time, bro. 2 seconds. 1 takedown.
All right,
whatever.
Let me ask you this though. So one thing that I was noticing is that a lot of people taking that fight for its overall, looking at the overall fight. So if you break that fight down round by round, how do you have each round going? Because I gave Sean O'Malley first and last round. Yeah, I gave him the first.
Bro. So we talked about this on the phone. So I'm going to use it against you. Because you said judges care about ring control and all that. The whole first round, Sean O'Malley was on the outside of the ring. He was pressuring forward. So we're going to count that. Also, the first takedown attempt he shot on, he landed. He scored and he held him down. Landed some good shots.
No damage. No, it was really no damage. It was really no damage with the takedown.
Bro, it don't matter about damn. It's control and who's winning the fight.
So in control, they gave Petr Yan the control on the ground. When they were on the feet, he really wasn't. They both were in the center of the ring.
No, they weren't.
And Sean, no. At first, it was back and forth, but after that takedown, when Petr Yan took him down, Sean O'Malley got right back up and took the center of the ring and even 2 more significant shots.
Wait, you're talking about the second round.
No, that's first round.
No, bro. What significant shots did he land?
He landed like 2 or 3 big twos.
Bro, bro, hold on. 'Cause I have the stats for the significant percentage. If you want to be the numbers guy, Sean lost still up percentage wise, bro.
So in the first round, Petr Yan landed 19 significant shots, and Sean O'Malley landed 23. But Petr Yan did have a higher percentage. He did have a higher percentage.
61 to 41%, right? Keep going,
That's because
tell
Sean O'Malley threw 55 strikes in total, and Petr Yan only threw 31. So Sean O'Malley had more volume.
Yeah, he had more volume, but he's not hitting shit. He can't hit shit.
He had more volume, and he landed more significant shots.
Bro, that's the stats say. Who's more accurate? The stats say.
Petr Yan was more accurate.
Okay, go to the. What does the second round say as well? Go ahead.
Oh, second round he got dominated. Second round he got dominated. Hey, the second round. I don't have Sean O'Malley winning the second round at all. At all.
But if you want to talk about significant strikes, it was closer in the second round than it was the first round.
You said it was closer?
Yeah, Peter had 6
Yeah, the first round he only had 3 more.
Yeah, but in the second one, Sean had 56%, Peter had 61%.
It's because in the second round, Petr Yan was 3 for 3 on takedowns.
4.
Oh, it was 4?
Yeah, 4.
Sheesh. Yeah, the second round, I mean, Sean O'Malley got dominated, but what about the third round? Who did you have winning the third round?
We can't backtrack. People are saying Sean O'Malley won that second round. There are
Huh?
people saying it. There's people saying he won the first 2.
No, I didn't say the first 2. I said he won the first and third.
Because, and it's early in the second round, Sean hurt Peter. He clipped him.
If they saying he won the second round, yeah, I don't know what they looking at for real. That's like not even an argument. That's like not even an argument. Like I'm not gonna argue with you about that. You gonna fry me on live stream. I could not argue about this second round. No way.
Listen, man. I'm just saying, man. I would give for the third round. I definitely would give it to Sean, but the only reason I give it to Sean is just because he was a little bit more in the center of the ring. He wasn't backing up as much as he was in all the other rounds. In the first 2 rounds, bro, you go back and watch. Sean is literally on the outskirts of the ring. He's not trying to show any control or whatever. Like obviously he's coming forward, throwing a shot. He's off the back foot. Bro. Sean O'Malley, he doesn't really fight off the back foot. He's more forward. Like more like Friday type of throw. But when you got Peter, he knows he's dangerous. He's like, well, I gotta watch out for it striking. But Peter ended up taking him down. Granted, I don't think that was Peter's best performance. I do think he was a little scared of Sean O'Malley striking. I think he bought it to the hype a little bit. But hey, man, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So,
but that third round, I gave to Sean because the first I would say first half of the fight, first half of the round, and some more seconds. Sean had more output. He was more in the center. He kind of, even if he was like throwing anything that was landing, what? Sean's like hitting Peter on the arm, and he just but in that little second half, he just had to push it up, took him down. He started to put the pressure again on, like land more shots. But I still give it to Sean, just because that first half of the round, everybody's looking. People judge fights in moments anyway. You judge the whole fight like how they do in one. For one, they judge the whole fight. They know the whole overall fight. If this is one loss, that's unanimous decision. But UFC, so we judge in the moment first.
So you think they supposed to give him the third round?
Don?
You think they supposed to give Yan the third round?
You can argue he could have got the third, but for me personally, it's just he didn't do enough. He did enough to make it not seem so good, but he can do it.
You talking about the first round?
No, the third.
Oh, the third round. So about the first round.
Ask me, I would have gave Peter 2. I would have given 2. 1 over the 2.
So first round could first round have been a toss up?
No.
It was for sure. It was for sure Petr Yan.
For sure.
So y'all, all three of y'all saying it was for sure Petr Yan.
Yes.
How?
I'm still kind of indecisive, bro. I'm still indecisive a little bit, you know. But
Yeah, because
He's bringing you to the wrong side, bro.
no, I still had Peter winning. But that first round was kind of weird.
but I'm saying like y'all saying for sure it was Petr Yan, but I say it was either a toss up or Sean O'Malley.
He got like 2 takedowns in the first round, though, didn't he?
Peter got 2.
In the first
He got
round?
one takedown in the first round.
Okay.
He got one.
I knew you were gonna say 1. I knew you were gonna say
He did get one. When did the second one happen? I don't remember that one.
So the first take, you don't remember the second one because you got the second one in the first one. The first one he landed was the one with Sean O'Malley. It was quick. Like Sean O'Malley had 1 hand down. He was still up. And Sean O'Malley put 2 hands down. The UFC goes by college wrestling takedown. With 2 hands, 2 feet on the ground.
Yeah, it's 2. That's 2 takedowns.
That's 2, nigga. That's 2, bro.
Time out. No. Time out. No. Hell no. Listen. Did you just say if we go by college rules?
No, the UFC goes by college rules.
Goes by college rules. We're wrestling.
2 hands down, that's a takedown.
Yes.
Listen.
Bro, like sometimes they don't give people takedowns. Like when they take them down, they hop right back up. They don't give it to them.
That's 2, brother.
Okay, well let me ask you this.
Okay, let me bring up another example.
Hold on, wait. Can y'all barely hear him?
Yeah, I can barely hear him.
Scoot your mic up. Yeah, a little.
Yeah, it's like annoying.
I can hear you now.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Let me turn on
All
the
right.
echo.
So you remember when
cancel
Kobe and Usman fought? And this was like
Yeah.
it was super controversial. And Kobe took Usman down. It was quick. He took him down. Everybody was like, they didn't count it as a takedown, bro. Literally, Usman's feet and knees were on the mat. Kobe had his back. That is still
Yeah.
Even DC
Okay.
said that was cool.
Okay, if that is a takedown, let me ask you this: if that's a takedown, what is the scoring rating on that? Like, if it's nothing significant that happens, like, does it really even matter? Does it really affect the fight as much as like a takedown and control, or is it like a non-significant strike where it's just like you were saying, Sean O'Malley's little touches?
It goes back to the second takedown. The second takedown, he actually held him down.
Yeah,
He held him down
picked
for
him
a
up.
minute and 10 seconds.
And
The second one he slammed him. For a fact.
And that's
The
in
second one
first
he
round,
slammed
so that
him.
has to be in the round.
Exactly.
No.
That's the first round.
No, because y'all are stopping it right there. Sean O'Malley got up. He got up and started back dominating on the feet.
No. You're
He's
missing.
like dominating on
He
the
didn't
feet.
just
Come on
get
now.
up.
Yes, he
was down there
did.
for how long?
So time out. He's down there for a minute and 10 seconds. It was a minute and 10
A minute
seconds.
and 10 seconds.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
He was down there
But
for
when
a
he was
long
already winning on the feet before he went down.
time. It was
No.
back and
Let me
forth.
Okay, let me ask you this. So, hold on, I forgot my question. Hold on. So y'all are saying y'all are counting that first takedown as a significant takedown when his hands touch the ground.
Absolutely. I'm counting it like
Okay,
how
and time out. Y'all are saying Sean O'Malley wasn't dominating when he got back on his feet, but y'all are gonna count Sean O'Malley's ground and pound like he really created some damage.
Well, what did he do on the feet that was so significant?
Yeah, bro.
What did Petr Yan do on the ground that was so significant?
Hold him down.
You're walking in.
That's not significant.
If Sean O'Malley,
if we're going off of stats, Peter had a higher accuracy percentage on the feet in the first round.
He did, but he threw less strikes.
But he was accurate. It didn't even, if for every
Time out.
Hey, Larry in the kitchen right. He cooking. He cooking.
Hey, no. I'm looking at the chat. Somebody said Sean all day. Somebody said, yeah, the same person was like Sean O'Malley dominated. So the chat agreeing with me and y'all, because listen to me. What was your question?
They're casual.
I hate to
Casuals.
I love y'all, but y'all following the high. Cool. But this is fighting. We're not doing it. No.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but listen though. Based on what you're going off of, since what you're trying to give Yan the stand up because his percentage was higher. That's like saying, for example, not to get off topic, but that's like saying a center in the NBA, he hits threes for his career. That's all he shoots, and he like 100% against Curry, who's shooting 40%. But he the best player in the fucking, like, what are you saying? He threw less strikes. So of course it's easier to get a higher percentage throwing less strikes. And can we not agree that that is Petr Yan's problem? He always starts the first round too slow.
but he still won the first round.
He did not win the first round.
He got 2 takedowns.
Not as dominant as y'all are saying.
Okay, listen. Okay, it was even on the feet. We can kind of agree, right?
I can kind of agree. Yeah.
Kind of. You know, it could go either way on the feet.
It could have.
Right?
One thing me and BJ was talking about, it could have been a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't want to hear that though.
The first round.
Y'all don't want to hear that. Huh?
No, listen. I'm right.
No, on the feet, it couldn't have been a draw. On the feet in the first round, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'll give that to Sean O'Malley.
I don't know. It's a toss-up, right?
It's because neither one of them did significant damage anywhere in the first round.
Which is cool. But then y'all got that takedown and held him for a minute and it was shot.
Yeah, if Sean can't get up, that's significant.
That's
Based on he did get up though. He did get up.
But not for a minute and 10 seconds.
But if you look at that fight, he was on the ground. He was throwing up triangles. He was throwing up sweeps. Y'all are saying like Petr Yan was just punching him in the face. That's not how it went.
Should someone get points if they escape it? Because, like, Peter didn't even get hurt or get caught at any of those triangles.
Just because I got taken down and punched on, but I got up. I still win that round. Oh, you're crazy. You sound crazy.
Oh, this is what I'm saying. He did get taken down and held down for a minute and 10 seconds. He lost that exchange for sure. He lost. I'm not saying that I'm not counting that towards the round or anything. He lost that exchange. And I know what you're saying. If I was agreeing with you that the stand-up was even, then Petr Yan does win the first round.
Okay.
But I think that Sean O'Malley had more significant strikes. Of course, the percentage was lower because he threw more. He threw 55 strikes compared to Yan's 31.
Bro, I can throw punches all day. If the bitches don't land, it doesn't matter.
Huh?
If they don't land, it don't matter.
No, but I'm saying you miss more strikes when you throw more. That's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but this wasn't the case. A lot of this
We didn't move on to the second round. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Second round. It's no fucking discussion to have.
Yeah, we all know that Peter won that one. It's the first round that's tripping everybody up.
It's the first round because listen, first round literally decides who wins this fight because everybody know O'Malley won the third round and everybody know Petr Yan won the second round. You don't think he won the third round?
Bro, every time Sean would land something crazy,
Yes.
Peter would get a takedown, or Peter would get a trip, or Peter would land a huge shot or something.
Oh, Petr Yan went 2 for 7 for takedowns in the third.
But he still got the takedowns.
But time out. Listen to this though. Listen to this.
He
Sean
finished the
O'Malley.
fight.
Listen to this. Sean O'Malley landed 40 significant strikes out of 71. Petr Yan yet landed 15 out of 26. And we talking about percentages. He was only one. Petr Yan only landed 1% more than Sean.
But look at the control time. He isn't down for 6 minutes of the whole fight, of a
We,
15-minute fight.
judges don't judge the fight by its entirety.
Bro, stop it, bro. They're in Abu Dhabi. Come on. You're getting crazy now. I don't want to hear that.
Hey,
New York. Abu Dhabi, bro. They love that last. They love it, bro.
No, X. Listen, I agree with you there. I do think when I was watching the fight, I thought Petr Yan was going to win just because of the simple fact that he out wrestled Sean O'Malley and they were in Abu Dhabi and all the fighters that are wrestlers. I agree with you there.
So what does that tell you about the?
No, yeah. It could have been chaos on some. What we say on some UFC shit. Like they definitely trying to build Sean O'Malley. So yeah, it could have swayed in his way. But listen, in the moment, I was with y'all. In the moment. I thought Petr Yan had won. But going back, looking at the stats, looking at the fight again, I see how Sean O'Malley could have won that fight. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are saying like it's no way.
Look at when they talked to him after the fight. He goes, "I'm honestly shocked."
This is a point.
Yeah, because the crowd and what was going on. But when he went back and watched like I did, look at the tweets. You want to bring up stuff he said? Look at the tweet. He said, "I looked at the fight. I really won."
Bro, that's just marketing. Like he says he's undefeated. That's just marketing.
He gets stanky, bro. He gets it, bro. Like, come on, bro. If I just got a controversial dub,
What you say? What'd you say?
I won already. I said if I can get a dub, I'm gonna pay up for that.
Okay. Well, let's look at that third round because clearly, y'all think he won the third round too.
He won every round, bro.
3 rounds?
Yes.
The judging wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad
yes,
for that
it was.
fight. Like it couldn't have.
Two of the three judges thought Sean won.
Okay, this is like a monkey wrench in the conversation. But if Sean O'Malley don't get them takedowns in the second, he lose. I mean, no. If Petr Yan don't get them takedowns in the second, he lose.
He basically dropped Sean. Basically.
No. Sean O'Malley dropped him literally.
And then
Sean
Peter did it right after, and they
No.
got a takedown.
Sean O'Malley never fell though. Sean O'Malley never fell. He never fell. He did hit him like that though. What did Petr Yan do? Petr Yan dropped to one knee.
And pop right back up.
And
But
dropped
Sean O'Malley never
after
fell.
that.
Okay, y'all don't hear how one-sided y'all sound right now. Y'all talking about Sean O'Malley was buckly kneed and even did the dance, and then come back and
I
say,
feel
but
like
he got back up. No,
I feel like if
no.
we showed you the same fight with two different fighters, you'd say Peter won.
Bro, exactly. That's not.
Watching it live.
Yes. If it was two different fighters.
You even
Watching
said
the fight-
yourself. Watching it live, you thought Peter won.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Watching it live, I did think Petr Yan won. I did. But it was a lot of stuff that went into that. Other actually just watching it like a judge. I was looking at, like you said, where they were, how the fight went. He wrestled more than Sean O'Malley, and a lot of people going in had that mindset like we never seen Sean O'Malley on the ground. So every time he got to the ground, it was like, oh, he in danger. Oh, the fight could be close to getting finished. So it's like that kind of sways. So that's why live I thought the judges would have gave it to Petr Yan. But when I go back and I look at the scorecards, I look at the stats, and I actually watch the fight again, I can see how Sean O'Malley won. First round, I had him.
Don't get that.
First round, I had it going either way. Myself, I had it Sean because I went for the feet. I went because I seen what was happening on the feet.
So this would argue for Sean winning. Peter's number one contender, right? Sean is number 12. Why the hell was struggling with number 12?
True.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I
It's a
mean?
popularity contest.
What are you doing? In any other
So he was struggling.
That'd be my only thing, like my only argument. Like, why is this?
I do think it was a close fight, to be
It was a close
honest.
fight. It was.
Oh, it was close, but it wasn't close enough to Sean O'Malley won a split decision.
Yeah.
That's fucking blasphemy,
Yeah.
bro. Crazy.
They said, the chat said, this is hilarious.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hold on, chat. What? Let me hear what y'all think. Wait, don't be biased, because I know y'all gonna say Sugar Show and all that. You listen to me. Your boy Sugar's gonna get put in a pack like Cheeto. Cheeto's gonna stop.
Oh! That's what, hey, we was talking about that before you got on.
I gotta agree with that, bro. Cheeto,
Cheeto a problem. Cheeto a problem.
he finna be champ. I'm not gonna lie. I like.
Because
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Aljamain is a problem. I don't know.
For sure.
Andrew,
Hey, BJ, you're getting crazy now. You're getting crazy.
You crazy. I swear to God. Hey, we forget who the champion is. Who the champion, bro, is Aljamain Sterling,
He's a
fam.
monster, bro. He's a monster.
I mean,
Hey,
Definitely.
he on
He
his
has
way.
been
I
knocked
think
out,
he on
though.
his way to becoming the best in that division ever.
I get it because
sure.
he is the corniest, cringiest.
He is corny.
lame. He's a cornball. What the motherfucker can fight, bro?
Yeah.
Nah, he can fight for sure. He can fight. People, a lot of people
I'm
look
just
over him
saying.
for that reason you just said.
what? He got,
Well, I don't
take
see
out your
Cheeto beating him. I don't see Sean O'Malley beating him. I see both of them. Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Nah.
tweaked out.
I don't see O'Malley winning, but Cheeto, like, dude's the dark horse, bro. Of the
I think
division.
definitely a
it's
dark
harder
horse.
fight, but I think Aljo still beats him.
Hey, you know who's the real dark horse? Rob.
So, Marab, true.
True,
Yeah,
yeah.
for a fact.
Hey, listen,
Feel
on
bad.
the UFC, Peter's talking about leaving the UFC and all this. I would put Peter versus Rob.
Yeah, they was already sizing
yeah.
each other up.
Because Marab's
If
never
you
gonna
wanna
fight
make it
Aljo.
out, but if you want to make money, you do Peter versus Pete. Pete already says Peter's got back-to-back losses, controversial, so he's gonna want to sit out for a mental reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
But I mean,
That'd be a good
how
fight.
do y'all feel about how do you feel about Alex? He wants to sit out for like a year, for like 8 months. Like,
Yeah, I feel like you make Sean O'Malley and Cheeto fight. Winner of that gets the title shot.
I agree.
I mean,
That's what we was talking about earlier.
So what?
Bro, who cares about Henry? He's just pretending.
Henry Cejudo?
I don't even know.
Get
I don't
the
even know if this fool gonna actually come back, bro. I don't even know if he gonna actually come back.
All I'm gonna say is he beat.
We should
Yeah.
take him about as
No,
seriously.
no. Henry Cejudo a GOAT. Henry Cejudo is one of the GOATs. I ain't gonna lie. But
He
right
is
now,
nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
right now, he one of the GOAT trolls. His ass is a trolling ass
Yeah.
motherfucker, dog. Hey,
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
he just be
Don't
talking.
call me crazy. I think he could beat Aljo.
If anybody would do it, I
Yeah,
think that's
I
the style
agree.
too. That's the
I
style to
agree.
do
I
it.
agree with that.
How do y'all know he's still the same fighter? He's been getting fat. He ain't been.
He is
the same
if he
way?
is still the same fighter. If he is still the same fighter,
Can't take away from him being an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, but you like, I don't know,
Can't take
how
away
old is
from him.
he?
He's-
How old?
30 something, like 32, 33.
Yeah, he's still.
Oh, he like
around
32,
though.
33. Oh yeah, I can see him coming
Yeah, so
back. I can see him coming
he's
back.
in his prime. He's fine.
Yeah, that's like prime for sure. All he got to do is stop eating and get him back in the gym. Shit. Hey, he an Olympic though, bro. He been at the highest level. He been at the highest level. He was one of the only double champs, bro. I never doubt him. I never doubt him again. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Can't do it.
he beat Mighty Mouse.
He didn't beat Mighty Mouse, but okay. Anyway, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that shit later. We'll talk about that shit later. That was definitely one of the biggest UFC scandals ever.
I'm
Ever.
not doing. I'm
No.
not doing this tonight.
Stop.
I'm not doing
He said, "I'm not doing this."
I'm not doing it.
Hey,
You know what,
look like
Larry is so
look like we
funny.
got another topic.
Because Larry loves striking. He just loves knockout, striking. You know, he's been
Yeah, we
knocking
can
No.
never let Larry judge a fight. We can't let Larry.
No, time out. No, hey BJ, I need it. They ganging up on me. Time out.
I really can't.
No, Mighty Mouse is probably my best ever pound for pound fighter, like ever.
Can't buy it. I told you.
No, I'm not. And looking at that fight, I watched that fight multiple times, bro. Like they gave that fight to Henry Cejudo, bro.
Hey,
And then right after that,
I'm not going to wrench it. Mighty Mouse himself.
listen, Mighty Mouse was in a bind. Listen, right after that, bro, they was talking about wiping out his whole division. They was talking about they did the first thing that they ever did ever. You trade him for fucking Ben Askren. I can't. You're right. I can't even hold Ben Askren. He was doing his thing right before he came to the UFC. He was. But you talking? Listen to me. If your promotion is willing to trade you at the top of your division, and you was #1 pound for pound at that time, and you even being considered for your division to be gone because you ain't getting enough recognition, you getting traded for other people and promotions across the country and shit. Like, bro, it was a lot more behind that than just beating Henry Cejudo, bro. If he win, then what? If he win, think about it.
Go ahead.
Think about it. If he wins, then what happens? The title goes vacant. They still gonna trade him and send him off. That division might be all. That's your division. Think about that. If Mighty Mouse would have lost that fight, what would have happened? No, Henry Cejudo. No, I mean if he would have won, what happens? Henry
They
Cejudo
probably would've wiped
saved
it
that
out.
division.
Okay, but listen, bro. You can't. So Dana White Mighty Mouse wasn't celebrating. That's why Dana was doing all that bullshit. Like he was so good. It's Mighty Mouse's fault that he wiped out his division. It's Dana White's job
To promote his fight.
Not Mighty Mouse. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dana White just had a bone pick Mighty Mouse, bro. Like,
Facts.
Mighty Mouse, like, I'm not gonna talk shit about this. It's not his character. You know what I'm saying? He's a little nerd, cool black dude. Like, hey, that's good at fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they wanted him to do that.
And I was about to say, I would say, like, they was looking for him to lose to get rid of him because they dang sure don't want him to go back and fight for the title again.
That's why they let TJ go down and fight.
They want me to tell you why Henry Cejudo was the best person for the job? Cause he a fucking troll. Henry Cejudo,
He wasn't a troll before that fight. He wasn't a troll before that fight.
He wasn't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm. No, but me saying that, not taking nothing away from his skill. He wasn't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But listen, what I'm saying is, as soon as he won, he gonna do whatever Dana tell him, bro, in order to sell. Because at that time, think about it. Every 135er in the world, in the UFC, was trying to save their division. It was a whole debate going on about stay. So Henry Cejudo actually took the lead on that and saved that weight class. You said what?
Wait. I said he can save the weight class, but I mean, like, this is what I don't get, bro. Like, this is how you know they didn't like my. After Henry won the belt, 35.
He did. Because remember, they was trying to get Mighty Mouse to do that the whole time, and he said, "No, I like my weight class."
You know what? Well, see, that's you want to be great. You gotta come on, man. But you know, whenever he went up and went up in weight, Dominic Cruz beat his ass way back when. Dominic Cruz put his hand on his head and said, "Come on, look, let's dance."
He did though. He did. Mighty Mouse.
So, yeah, but see, this is where Mighty Mouse. This is where he confused me. This is how I knew he was scared to go up. I don't want to say scared, but he knew. Because
I'll say scared.
FC, bro, over in ONE FC, well, we're great at salt, okay? So whenever
I'll say
ONE FC, they have
smart.
He was smart. Yeah, he definitely smart.
Clause, bro. So he's fighting. Basically, his 125 is fighting at 135. So that up in the UFC, like
bro. I don't know why. Like he literally was saying that. What wasn't his only loss at 45?
Yeah.
Like he. Yeah. He that was the whole problem.
Then he went over to
Yeah, he lost to one. That was the only problem. Dana White wanted him to go up and try to win 2 belts to kind of like, but honestly, it was kind of a very controversial situation. Dana White wanted him to go up, win the belt in the higher weight class so he can eliminate the lower weight class. And Mighty Mouse was saying, "No, I'm comfortable here. This is where I'm staying." So to your question, that's why he didn't go up in the UFC, because he know if he go up and win that belt, that lower weight class is gonna get taken off.
Yeah, I just don't get what's so bad about that. Like, why not be champion 35 for Demetrius?
Exactly.
Because
a
lot of people who was in that lower weight class didn't want to go up either.
There's like 15, 20 guys.
Around that time, I was 25, so I was like, I was stressing.
I remember.
You remember?
We was in the gym. We was in the gym, boy. You was stressing for real. Like, you really was like, bro, I mean, I'm gonna have to fight at 35, bro. Like,
ain't no way.
You was happy when Cejudo won. Because we had this argument a long time ago about who won that one. That's why, hey, we just came up with another topic that we gonna talk about. Because, listen, Mighty Mouse won that fight. I know you biased. You biased as fuck.
Bro, hey, look at all the most of the champions, the GOATs, the wrestlers.
I can't disagree with you on that one, but it's some strikers in there.
Greatest of all time, John Jones, wrestler.
Wait to that conversation. Y'all gonna be shocked when John Jones not in my top 5.
What's up?
I don't.
Y'all talking shit.
I know we're not. Who do you have there?
To my top 5?
Yes.
I'm not saying that. I gotta wait.
We can't.
Give me two.
Top 5 pound for pound?
Top 5 goat debate. But we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
No.
I'll give you 2.
Give me one person.
We got so off topic, bro.
You
We're
said
like
what?
miles from the topic.
Miles.
You said give you 2?
No, give me one. You ain't gotta give me one.
Mighty Mouse.
I can't disagree with that, but you played it safe. You knew what you were doing with that answer.
Volkanovski. He's in my top 5.
All time?
All time?
All time, Volkanovski?
Oh, all
Top
time.
five?
I thought you meant right now.
No, we talking about all time. Well, I'm not talking about it. That's a topic for another situation.
I don't know who's in top 5 of all time. It's hard to say.
Yeah, that's why it's gonna be a good debate. John Jones is not in my top 5. He my favorite fighter.
He's not your top 5?
You want?
Hey, no. I get it, Larry. I get it why you say that. I get it why you say that.
He cheated.
I do. He cheated, bro. He cheated.
Everybody's cheating.
Y'all think DC cheated?
Your boy Jalen's cheating.
You think DC you think DC cheated?
Yes, they all cheated.
I mean, like with steroids.
Bro,
Daniel Cormier.
Yes. His name's Derek.
A fat guy can go 25 minutes, easy, and you think he's not cheating?
His levels of testosterone were like.
Yeah, they were like 800 or something like that.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They all cheat, bro. No.
Well, based on if we listen, if we going off the fact that everybody's cheating, then of course John Jones is in my top 5. He's number 1 for a fact. But John Jones got caught and DC didn't. So to the world, DC did not cheat. DC did not cheat.
DC missed weight.
Oh, he cheated there. He cheated there when he grabbed it.
Hey, you like to pick it. You can't pick and choose. You gotta stay.
No, I only say that because DC cheated right there. That's one instance. When you talking about the greatest of all time, you're looking at they whole career. So John Jones cheated his whole career. So basically. Anyway, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. And then you got to put. I ain't gonna say nobody else. I'm not gonna say nobody else.
Because you're gonna get this straight. Yeah, you're talking crazy. Look, I don't want to keep staying on this. If that's the case, Habib ain't the greatest either. He ain't on there.
Oh, he ain't on my list either.
I don't think Habib on there anyway.
He on DC's list.
Nah, he gotta be just because his career wasn't long enough, but how much he dominated people. Like I don't think he lost a round.
Who did he dominate?
I don't think he lost a round.
Position wise, hey, listen, Habib didn't do anything.
He didn't fight nobody till he got the belt. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's why you gotta have John Jones as the pound for pound because he fought everybody before he fought the belt, and then
John
he fought
Jones is
everybody
definitely.
after the belt.
If we talking about just being like what I consider just looking at MMA, I got John Jones number 1. X know that's my favorite fighter. Like, ain't y'all know that's my favorite. John Jones, Anderson Silva in his prime type.
Let's talk about him today. What?
I can't.
I done gave y'all too many people already. I gotta stop.
I mean, everybody has the same
I'm mad.
pound for pound, number 1, blah blah blah. Like we.
Wow,
I mean,
BJ.
And how, bro?
Boy, that Jake Paul fight pissed me off, bro. I can't talk about Anderson right now.
Hey, he's a cheater, and he's in your pound for pound.
Who a cheater?
Are you crazy? Anderson.
Who a
he got
cheater?
caught. Anderson.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know.
It's hard. Hey, who y'all top 5 people who didn't get caught? We're gonna talk about that another time too, because it's gonna be some Chuck Liddell looking at one.
I don't give a damn. Iceberg was on the sauce.
Iceman. Show.
Oh, he was on the sauce, bro.
Top 5 who didn't take steroids. Boy, that's gonna be a crazy list. We'll have Cowboy Cerrone in them up.
Bro.
Bro, I should be saying stuff. Jim Miller. Nah, for real. It's a coach. His connections, but I need to. I'm trying to see what he think. I think he on 1-2.
Oh yeah, I bet. That's who I wanted to talk to. I know. Look, listen. He's gonna have to.
I'm gonna sit back and be quiet right now. I want to hear his point of view because I done heard everybody else's. Can y'all see him on y'all screen?
No, I can
Yeah, I
kind
can
of
see
hear
him.
It's a the connection is bad. He gotta go hang up and come back. But yeah, Friday we talking about the Israel Pereira fight.
Bro, look at the chat. Someone said Sean's the best striker in the UFC.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh
heck no.
no! Oh no!
How do you look at the chat?
He
I'm
probably
on
went to YouTube. Yeah, you gotta go to YouTube. I just look at it on. Yeah, and we live on YouTube right now.
Yes, sir. What up, chat?
Gems.
Yeah, if you look in, well, yeah, just go, Jim. If you look in your messages, I sent the link to the YouTube video in there too.
For real. I got my phone on D&D. You know, people be blowing it up when we're on live.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wait.
Mine was doing that earlier.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing yours is doing.
Bro, I had to drive over here to my dad's house and get it working. That's how.
You need that lightning speed connection to make this.
For real.
Somebody said, "Oh my God, Habib is God mode."
Is it the same
My
guy?
man said,
Yeah,
striker in the UFC. Are you
that's
insane?
crazy. That's crazy. Over Israel? Over Israel, Adesanya?
Doesn't-
Adesanya?
Bro, are you insane?
I definitely think Israel. It's either Israel or Volkanovski best striker in the UFC right now. Volka's, yeah, that was the next level what he did to Max Holloway. I'm not gonna lie.
My
Yeah.
thing.
That fight just made
I
me.
hear you now.
That fight, that last against Max Holloway made me like, yeah, he definitely pound for pound.
Max Holloway.
Sean O'Malley didn't win shit, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. And what makes you say
Bro, Larry-
that?
Larry, start telling him what
I
you're
watched
thinking,
the
bro.
fight.
You're insane.
Okay, I think Sean O'Malley won the first and last round.
I mean, he threw more volume and he might have looked better in the first, but I disagree with you in the last.
The third round, I definitely think he won the third. I definitely think he landed like 30 more significant strikes.
Hey,
than
listen
Petr
to
Yan.
Listen to me. Hey, put your earmuffs on. I'm high right now, but you're retarded. There's no way.
I'm looking at the stats, like
Damage
the yeah, and
don't
Petr Yan
trust
took
those
way more
stats.
damage in the third. Petr Yan took
Just
way more
look at it with
damage in the
look
third.
at it yourself.
Huh?
I said, look at it yourself. Sean,
Did he have people more than they thought was going to happen? For sure. Did he potentially set himself up an opportunity where he can potentially beat? Yeah, for sure. Because now he's been in there and he's felt it. But now he didn't have a fight. I've watched it like 4 times.
I did
Yeah.
too. I did first round. I think was the closest round. Second round, Petr Yan dominated him. Third round, I think Sean O'Malley dominated the third round. First round was a toss-up.
dominated.
Bro, did you not look at that significant
I think he
strike
landed-
percentage
Bro,
and
yeah.
numbers? Did y'all not see the numbers or the fight? He even landed a flying knee.
Who cares?
Like
Who cares about the numbers? the judges don't get to look at the numbers.
Exactly.
But even if you're not looking at the numbers, just think of this. He landed 40 significant strikes and Petr Yan only landed 15. You don't have to see the numbers.
Hey,
Like, he definitely got outstruck.
Larry. Hey, Sammy landed a significant. Maybe a couple of them. Do you think he did?
He landed 1.
No, he landed 3.
I didn't see him.
I said, I know you did. That's because it
I didn't watch
doesn't
the
matter
fight.
what people's opinion on the outside is, you fuck. Significant
But
strikes.
even
Who makes that opinion?
nobody's saying Sammy won that round. Everybody knows Sammy was getting dominated because if you look at it, that's similar to those numbers. I landed about 40 and he landed about 3. So it's like you can see that without seeing the numbers. Petr Yan dominated that last round for sure.
I like semantics too. I get it. No, like you gotta make an argument for. Look, you knew nobody was gonna take him, so you have to get on his side.
No, that's not it. I'm telling you. That's not it. I just think he won. The second round he got dominated. First round was the closest round. Third round, I don't see how y'all don't have him winning the third round.
Boy, you were aghast. I watched that fight with you. You watched that fight live.
I've already said watching the fight live, I thought Young won. But I did say, you were standing right beside me before they made the decision. I said it's gonna be Sean O'Malley split decision.
Did you think Abu Dhabi fixes in? We both said that.
Yeah, but just how I was thinking, I thought Petr Yan won watching it live. Going back, rewatching it and comparing that to the numbers, I definitely think Sean O'Malley won. Not definitely, but I can see how Sean O'Malley won. Like everybody's just like it was obvious. They can't. Ian and my boy S, they said they can't see how Sean O'Malley won at all.
Because 6 minutes of control time.
Because I think you guys are sorely underestimating how horrible a view judges normally have and what it can. I think that's the reality of it. A lot of times you think these are men, you're seeing something from a different angle, and all you. And I've watched a fight from cage side. I think it was the third show for me, where I 100% thought this one girl just dominated her, beat the shit out of this girl, and takes all kinds of stuff. But back in the film, I realized nothing landed. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened with O'Malley's fight, and I'm not saying he didn't land, but I do think that some of those strikes or some of those blows might have been counted more than they should be. And somebody like, oh yeah, O'Malley landed more and did more significant strikes from a certain point of view. Now, I think would judge a fight, and if I go back and watch it, it has to like disprove my first initial gut feeling. Like if I watch it, it's kind of like, I mean, I can see it that kind of feel. Like I still feel like Yan from the fight, but do I feel like he just instantly dominated him? No, going back and watching it, I can see how I can say.
I agree with that. I can agree with that.
I agree.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
I agree.
But still, fuck, he didn't win the fight.
But going based on what you just said, that could have went. That can go for both fighters. Same with Petr Yan. He threw a lot of strikes that we might have thought of landed that didn't really land.
I'll tell you this. That was the best Peter we saw.
That wasn't.
No.
Peter beat him easy,
No.
easy. And that fight actually showed me that Sean O'Malley probably won't be the champion. I don't see him being.
No.
You thought he was gonna?
Not with Aljo as the champ.
At first he was looking unstoppable, bro. At first he was touching people with the touch of, I don't know, bro. When the competition went up, he wasn't dropping people. No facts.
He's like fifth fight in the UFC.
We didn't know enough about him yet, but
guy.
going off what I saw and the hype train that was put behind him, I thought it was a possibility. Now I don't even think it's a possibility. I don't see him. Yeah,
Once
I don't see
figured out
him.
he got caught for pets. I jumped off the train once I figured out he caught shit. I jumped off.
Oh, he got caught for meds.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, he had a 2-year suspension.
Suspended. Yeah.
Oh, snap! I didn't know that.
He came back a little bit buff. I was like, bro, what happened? When they did
I
shit,
don't
everybody
see anybody beating. I don't see nobody beating Sterling at all, bro. Like this.
Yeah, I don't see anybody beating him either.
I'm just saying, Cheeto.
And
In the next year, he'll get knocked the fuck out. He doesn't have no goddamn hands, and as soon as somebody starts to out wrestle him, he'll get fucking whacked.
facts.
I tried to tell him,
Facts.
Cejudo's the one that got
Henry Cejudo can do it.
Bro, Henry ain't gonna do it, I don't think.
No, I agree with you.
I don't think
agree with you.
Cejudo's
I said
big enough.
a good point. He is tiny.
Yeah,
He's like
because you got to
5'3".
think about
Aljo's
Aljamain walking
bigger
around at
than me,
180.
boys.
Aljamain walking around
Bigger
180.
than me.
Bro, he's like 5.
He cuts from 175 to 178.
He's
Let me tell
a
you who I think
huge
can do it.
35.
Yeah.
X, let me tell you who I think can do it.
Who?
The guy you was talking about, his teammate.
But they ain't ever gonna fight.
No, they not. But he got the style to do it. Marab,
Yeah.
Nah,
Morale.
He's the dude from the Georgia or whatever.
what
He's,
happened? What'd you say?
Oh.
He's too little.
I think he's too.
Yeah, and you see you see Aljo training. Aljo beats him up in training.
In his own
This will
training
take somebody
camp.
Yeah, that's
I just think somebody that can beat him will be somebody who can handle that wrestling. It
hey.
ain't even, it really
Here's the
it's
real
really just
problem.
not his wrestling either. His
Bro.
jiu-jitsu is crazy.
Back was good, but
What's up?
What you say?
hey,
was the
no,
real
I'm
problem?
saying I think no, like I'm thinking like the real problem is like nobody wants to talk about, but the UFC is not getting all the premier guys. So some of these
Facts.
divisions aren't still out the same way that you would want them to be. So there's actually some other guys that I'd like to see, like either gaming, get into the UFC or the UFC.
I
know,
agree
like,
with
not
that.
gonna-
Yeah.
There are a lot of high-level guys that just are in the UFC that make these weight classes really fun to watch. I think at the higher weight classes, I would say light heavyweight to heavyweight, all the best guys are probably in the UFC and the UFC. But 55 to 185, that's kind of wash. But under 155, dude,
Some
killers.
That's one championship. One championship got some killers on under one. Sheesh.
Yeah.
One championship got some killers for sure.
Dude,
Absolutely.
I would like to.
Yeah, one championship.
I would like to
scary.
see the Pitbull dude from Bellator fight Volk.
Pitbull is a beast too.
Patricio Pitbull.
Oh, Volk.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, though, I think Volk fucking throttles him. I like
I think
Pitbull,
Volk
but
too.
like,
I got Volk too.
I mean, we did say Volk would fucking beat goddamn. We
Islam.
can't see video. I can't see video. You right here,
Oh, there we
Islam.
go.
So,
I got you now.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I think that MMA match now, we usually. Yeah, I don't think I think we'd rather see Michael Chandler too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that rematch.
Number 4. Or
Number
three,
4.
whatever.
Is it 3?
Number 3? No, number 4? I don't know.
3.
Yeah, I don't know. If they have fought.
So, question though. So, Chandler is about Islam's size, right?
What?
Michael
No.
Chandler
No,
and Islam is about the same
Taller.
size. Who?
I
No,
think Islam's taller.
Islam big?
Islam's taller.
Okay.
I mean, what do you mean by
Um,
bigger?
Patricia. I mean, like height and density, basically. Like,
Chandler's more
I
thick.
think
I'd
it's
say.
more like a Jack.
Chandler, yeah. and
He seems to
and
be.
so
He seems to be small and jacked.
he is jacked for sure. And if you're looking at Pitbull, is he about the same size as Volkanovski?
He's more thick. I'd say the
He's
same
closer
height.
to- Yeah, I'd say the same
Okay,
height.
I was just thinking. I was trying to see how.
Close. They're
I was trying to
closer.
see how that size would translate into that 155 division.
I think Patricio has more power than Volk.
Yeah, Volk really not putting people out.
Yeah, but I just don't think that. I don't think that Patricio has shown that he's going to be able to put guts.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Crazy
Facts.
chin.
Facts. He just crazy everywhere.
And
He
like
got-
half of his title defensive for Patricio, half his title defenses have been against guys who are like not the best, I'd say. But yeah. Like he's not having to defend his title against Max Holloways and stuff like Volk is. But
Sucks we
Yeah,
probably never
the
seen him in
old,
UFC too.
No, I don't think so. Because, like, to come to the UFC at this point, he's not enough of a pay-per-view draw or a moneymaker, but he's getting paid decent enough, I would assume, that why would he leave and why would the UFC even care?
yeah, you kind of have to be like a slight hardcore fan of MMA to know who he is. I'd say.
Oh,
But
I can tell you this right now. I know people who are pretty hardcore MMA fans. I have no idea who he is.
true. Yeah,
How tall is Volk?
5'7", 5'6".
Okay, so yeah, they the same size.
It's 5'6".
5'7".
Yes, Woodlawn.
Probably like, I don't know, 5'9", 5'10", I'm guessing.
Dang, that's crazy to think
Right.
of Islam being 5'10". That man's taller than what I thought he was.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, bro, he's big boy.
it's a big dude for real.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Like, he looked extremely... Like, he looked like he daunted over. He was even... Well, how big is... He was... Or as big.
Oh,
No, he was a little shorter than... Yeah.
I didn't know he was 5'10". That's crazy. Hard to beat for a 5'6" Volkanovski to go up and fight a 5'10"
Bro,
Islam.
I tell you,
Wrestler.
Islam look like this and chew on his Australian.
that's crazy. That is crazy to think about. I just don't know how Volkanovski would
Volk
be
would
as
be like a
effective when he's
gnat.
striking.
Like, as soon as he gets his hands on him, Volk's
That's what I think he's gonna feel that strength, but yeah, that's crazy to think
I
about.
don't know.
I don't see anybody. But Neil would be a good fight for him. We was talking about that.
But,
But still, I was
that is
watching-
great.
I was watching Benil the other day, and he won his last fight, but bro, he looked gassed as like crazy in that third round.
He was sprawling
I
like
don't think
crazy.
his
He got
cardio
took
gets
down a
hit
lot.
with this one.
That's a good wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
His wrestling amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He beat Armand Su. So I mean, And Armasuki and Islam 50-50.
Yep. I'm like, we consider because Islam hasn't like just dominated everybody in wrestling like Khabib has. Like he did have some good fights where it was just a wrestling match, but it was back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And the way Daniil Darnush was defending,
I
them
doubt a lot
takedowns,
about him when he defends for the first time, in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's when we're really going to find out what's up. When somebody has a camp around his whole career, they know what he's going to do, they come out prepared to try to be the best, and he's got all the pressure on him because, I mean, winning the championship's one thing, but, like, if you even want to consider, I mean, I would imagine that if he loses that championship after the first, he would be in the doghouse back in the old the mountains there. So
yeah, thanks.
we're going to really
Like,
find out about it.
Be like Khabib's mom when she told Khabib if he loses, he can't come back home.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't live in.
Dude, that
So,
shit.
do y'all think?
Dude, I was like, damn, that's.
Nah. So do y'all think Islam's career has been easy so far?
No.
His path to the title.
I wouldn't say easy. No,
Okay.
catered.
Okay. I agree. I just
But
compare it to Habib. Habib shit was like crazy easy.
Oh, bro.
I would say their bring up's equivalent. Like they're the same.
It's
No.
not equivalent.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
We're not doing this.
It's not equivalent. It's not equivalent.
Well, they both fought. They both fought easier guys on the way up.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, they
Yeah, if you're looking at it like that.
I'm not talking about title defenses.
No, I'm talking about like competition,
about-
like the journey to get to
I'm
that
talking about
first
their
title
path.
defense. The
I'm
path to
talking
the
about their
title.
path to the title.
Yeah, Islam's was definitely harder.
Yeah.
Didn't you say he fought Gamrot? He
Who?
fought
Islam didn't fight Gamrot.
No, who did he
No,
fight
no,
right
no.
before Drew Dober? Who did he fight before Drew Dober?
I think Bobby Green.
No, that one was after.
No, he fought Drew, and I think he fought Tiago Moises.
Tiago Moises is what I'm talking about.
That's right. Yeah.
Then he fought Dan Hooker.
He did fight Dan Hooker too.
Bro, he's fought some killers, bro.
Yeah. Especially if you're comparing it to Islam.
It's just
Islam
like-
was literally fighting. He fought Al Quinta for the belt.
So I'm talking about that's who Islam fought. I'm not talking about Khabib. Khabib, Michael Johnson, Abel Trujillo.
Hey. Michael
He don't
Johnson.
beat dude though.
Michael Johnson's tough.
Michael Johnson was. His weakness is
Well,
a
not
wrestler though.
anymore, but he was
That's
tough.
Hey,
Yeah, he was.
a
Yeah,
mismatch
he
for a
was
wrestler
tough.
though.
I didn't know he's watched. Michael Johnson.
He was tough.
That's real.
He was.
He was.
That's real.
He was
That's
tough in
real.
that fight too.
Tough ain't enough. He got Smith.
He did
Yeah,
get smashed.
He lasted longer than Conor.
He did.
Extra like it.
Crazy, bro. Say what you want about
He
Conor.
did though.
He's
He
the
did
only
though.
winner- The only person to win around against me. The only person.
Who? Connor?
Win a round? I gotta
Another
watch
top.
that.
We're not even.
Yeah, I gotta watch
Yeah.
that again. I gotta watch it again.
This is about to get
I'm telling
ridiculous.
you, bro. That's crazy.
How many rounds did they go to?
4.
Four. They went
They went
four.
four?
In the fourth.
4.
Dang. Yeah, I have to watch that
I'm
again for real.
man.
Yeah, Conor.
I think he's retired. I don't know.
Conor done.
He's done. He's done.
Too
He
much
can't get
to
So-
tested by you,
so-
son of that motherfucker. Look at dick.
Oh, he rolling it off.
Big
Looks like a thumb.
Oh,
do. Man got some trend veins, bro.
Dude,
He a celebrity now.
Hey, he looking.
Conor a celebrity.
Hey, he looking like he just looks at holes aggressively. Like, ooh.
Oh God.
So we all shout him out. Lost.
No, we don't.
Yes,
No,
you do,
we
Clary.
don't.
You agree?
Yes,
You agree?
yes, agreed.
I said Conor should fight Kamzat. Are you insane?
He should fight Hamzat.
Who
Oh,
said
yeah,
that?
no.
Connor would get
No.
smashed by Hamzat.
No. Hamza is another
Yeah,
beast, bro.
walking link
Are
said,
you
nah, Connor
insane?
should fight Hazmat.
Another beast, bro.
You listen to me, buddy.
Hazmat would retire Connor for good.
He'd get finished faster than Holland, bro.
Sheesh.
That's rude.
That's crazy.
Comes up like drink blood, bro. I'm not kidding.
My man's Holland said, "I retire this shit. I'm done."
He did so bad.
Hey.
He turned.
He said, I'm retiring until you give me a striker to fight.
Bro, I mean,
He not
Bro, see,
accepting
that's
no
the
more
crazy-
wrestler fights.
Holland was doing all that shit talk, saying all that shit to Kamzat just because he knew he wasn't fighting him. As soon as he found him, well, shit. I mean, I'm gonna go out there and do what I gotta do.
He knew what was gonna happen in the cage. I think he was more so on some street stuff. I think he was more so on some,
I don't give a shit. Bro,
yeah. he didn't want to fight him in the
Kamzat
cage.
in the back. He said, "You know what? I can get away with this. I'm not gonna do anything." Boy, what? Dana White gave him that call. Hey, buddy, listen. He said, "Oh,
Okay.
whoa."
Okay, so the chat said Connor put on mad weight though. Like, I don't think you understand that the weight really don't matter in that fight. Like, he put on that much weight and now he the same, about the same size as Hazmat. Like, Hazmat already big. When it come down to what Hazmat's style versus his style, that's just, I see him dominating Connor.
Bro. That's his weight. That's 45.
Bro, you can't make up a lifetime of wrestling. It doesn't even matter if he. Like, you can't take away the decades of fucking wrestling. It doesn't matter.
Not at all.
That's the beauty of wrestling.
Exactly.
I don't know what it is about wrestling. It's
What
like
you-
it's got like voodoo magic on you. It stays with you forever, bro. Even when I wrestled, I still think about all the stuff, the mentality, just everything.
It's a tougher
Yeah,
sport,
please.
man. I think it's harder than fighting, in my opinion. Like, you got to make
Wrestling?
weight multiple times a week. You have to make the team every week. You got wrestle-offs. You got motherfuckers hungry. You out here, it's cutthroat. People don't get it. You know what I mean? They don't get it. Like, they think, like, oh, MMA is real tough. Fuck that. Fun. MMA is like a walk in the goddamn park. When I weigh in for MMA, I get a whole day. I eat bagels. I fucking fuck my wife. I do wild shit. When I wrestle, I gotta down a jar of honey and go out there and get at it in like 35 minutes because I'm 112 pounds and shit starts early. Like, fuck out of here.
Exactly.
And that's why a lot of
Nothing in your
MMA
stomach.
guys run
You're trying
from
to say-
wrestlers. That's why a lot of
Yeah.
MMA guys run from wrestlers.
Well, if I was if I was not 37 and fucking 27, fuck these motherfuckers. I'd be talking way more shit, but I gotta keep my mind right. Find
Who
Find
is
the right
who
moment,
is
sir.
Jeff
Really?
Scott?
Congratulations on your last fight. Good shit.
Okay, we're not getting right there. I got some hands looking aside. I just don't. Everybody just comes running at me now, I guess.
Kid's a pussy. He was talking a lot of shit, so I'm glad you beat his ass.
He was talking shit before
Yeah.
he actually
It
knew
was
who
not good.
Coach was.
Larry,
Oh,
shit, Larry.
He didn't know I was there with him. I was in the elevator with him. He was, fuck this old man up. He just don't know. He just don't even know. Then I seen him
What
again. He was
that
like,
look like?
"Well, I thought that, but I Bellator vet, so yeah, I might lose this one, but I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna fight."
Oh, what that look like?
I didn't say nothing to him. I looked at him like that for real. I was like, "All right." Hey, so do
You
y'all
got
think
it.
Shavkat, listen. Shavkat is he's the future of 170. Him and Hamza is the biggest fight in 170 history.
Oh yeah, I do know what you're talking about. He said, dude always wears that weird hat.
Oh, hold on, I got you.
said, "What about Conor versus Shavkat?" I have to look up who Shavkat is.
He's like, I don't know how to explain him. He's, I think he's fighting Jeff Neal next.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
He beat Conor too.
Oh, bro, they would never fight.
I don't know why you're trying to put Conor against these wrestlers. Like Conor can't hang with wrestlers. We know that. Like
Bo Nickel versus Neil Magny. No, that's too big of a risk.
I gotta see Bo Nichols.
No,
again.
Bo Nickel would take out Neil Magny.
Are you crazy?
Neil Magny is nice.
No.
Neil Magny is nice, but
You better put some respect on Neil Magny's name, young man.
on
You
Neil
better
Magny.
calm the fuck down.
Bro, Nick,
No, let him know. We're not doing this, man.
Fine.
That's why
God.
I said I gotta see Bo Nichols again. I gotta see Bo Nichols do more.
He said
to say he can beat
Bo
somebody like Neil
Nickel
Magny.
would what to Neil Magny?
I
Neil
said
Magny
beat him.
is-
I didn't say anything else but beat him. I said beat him. I
Hey,
didn't
say
like,
it from your chest. Hey, what was it?
Nah, Bo Nickel beating Neil Magny is insane, especially right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, could he get to Neil Magny and make it a hard fight and make it look productive, win a round or two for sure? That he could win a fight against Neil Magny, I think that's a stretch, big dog. I love Don
That is stretch.
below your mouth. Like, calm
No.
down.
Didn't.
I wrestled with Bo Nickel. We went to the same wrestling camp. We didn't go to the same. We went to the wrestling like camp or whatever and stuff. Like, I've seen Bo Nickel. Like, he's a freaking wrestler. He's insane. He doesn't make. He's got a lot of competitive. That's his mind, his mental. Like he's a competitor, bro. He hates. So I think he'll get far. He'll get far. Once his fighting is different than wrestling.
I feel like we
You can
gotta
only
see
grab and
more
hold for so long.
We do
Yeah,
got to see
exactly.
definitely more of Bo Nickel.
from Bo Nichols. We gotta see more. Potential wise, he got knockout power. He finishing people with hand. Like the way he transitioned into jiu-jitsu, because his last fight, just his transition into jiu-jitsu was crazy. Like
Easy.
But I can't say that right now about Neil Magny. Neil Magny at the top of his game right now.
He did jiu-jitsu when he was
He was in that UFC Fight Pass jiu-jitsu competition tournament. I think he was on Game
He's the
Bread
one.
team.
He went against Bo Nick. Not Bo Nick. He went against Gordon Ryan. They had a grappling match.
Mm-hmm. Like he
Right.
be
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu with some of the top
But
guys.
that was with specific rules. Like Gordon wasn't allowed to go for his legs. And
Yeah,
there was
exactly.
like that wasn't.
Yeah, because it would have been. And then
But,
Gordon
like-
Ryan was like, he said, he was like, I had to make it interesting. If I would have went out there, I would have subbed him fast, and everybody would have been pissed.
I mean, that's real, bro. Bro, I love the hat.
Yes, sir. Next time.
Hey,
I
yo.
think we already covered the Marab Yan. We thought that would be a good fight, Marab versus
Yeah.
Yan, right?
And That's a hard fight for Yan. If you go back, because I'm a big Yan fan, I watch. He's fought some great wrestlers, really good wrestlers, and he beat them. So I mean, I think he really who he fights and his title. With the UFC, bro, contender, he lost 12. Is he competitive for you? It's like you can say what you want, but it's competitive enough to fall back. Who you're supposed to smoke?
Yeah, I think that'll be like a dog fight. Marab and Yan is a dog fight. Man,
I don't really think that it's.
Talk about this up. Go ahead.
No, you go. Go ahead. I was gonna say I don't even know
I was
who
about to change the
Marab is.
subject.
Yeah, change it. Fuck it. Let's move.
Marab is
I gotta head
Aljamain
out,
Sterling's
y'all.
training partner.
I gotta head out. I'll catch y'all later, though.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you.
I later.
Yeah, Marab is Aljamain Sterling's training.
Classes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't. My problem is I'm watching too much regional and too much local MMA. So
Yeah, we looking for some mobile.
bro, there sounds like a child may be dying. So.
I only look regional.
What you say, X?
Most of people, like not my last fight, the guy before that, he was from New Mexico, so he wasn't even regional. There's really no film on it at all. I watch all the top dogs in the big class, so I kind of gauge how we run down. So
Either you,
right there, right behind him.
Plan on fighting again? Huh?
I want to fight in January. They're talking about
January.
that's like the talk of January. Yeah. So January,
like early January.
And then February. I'm trying to fight like 4 or 5 times next year.
I think we're looking at February.
3 a year, so it's not that bad.
Oh yeah, you already got a fight.
Yeah, I showed you the dude.
Yeah.
Big buff guy. Big weight eating. He's a weight eater.
Hercules.
He just do curls all day.
Well, hey, I'm a bust out here too, man. I'm gonna let you guys finish up. I jumped in a little late there, but I got home late, so.
Yeah, we've been pushing an hour 40. I think we're finna end it right now anyway. So we had it. Everybody went for Petr Yan to win, and I was the only one, and a few people from the chat who said O'Malley won.
Well,
so
have a great day.
All right, we gonna go. Man, it was a good show. We gonna tap out. All right, BJ.
Take it easy. All right, bro. Take it easy.
Yep, you too.